guys, Travis here with Every Single Sunday. We are in Idaho at the moment, leaving Coeur d'Alene, and we are driving to Bend, Oregon. And the reason we're doing that is we're going to go pick up a new motorcycle. So I got my good friend right here, my KTM 790, which has been absolutely amazing. I love this bike, but it's time to add another friend to the relationship. So we're going to head to Bend. I have a used Yamaha Tenere 700 to pick up. It's got 300 miles on it. We're paying pretty much full price for it, but 300 miles to whatever. We're getting the bike now instead of waiting, so that's a good thing for me. So anyway, like I said, we're driving to Bend, Oregon. We're gonna pick this bike up and check it out for you. So I've had a lot of people ask me, why are you buying a Tenere 700, T7, T700, whatever you want to call it, when you have an awesome KTM 790? So let me get into this a little bit. I absolutely love the 790, but it has some shortcomings for sure. Myself, I'm not a big touring guy. I don't care for hopping on the freeway and doing 10,000 miles in a day and spending 6 months on my bike and camping off it, doing all the adventure bike stuff. I like riding single track. I like doing quick day trips, and I like technical riding. If you've seen my 790 stuff, we're jumping logs, we're running technical single track, we're out there having a good time with everything. And the 790's gearing, first gear is not, well, I mean, first gear is low enough, but the motor doesn't like to lug. It doesn't really come alive to about 4,000, 5,000 RPM, right around there. I've geared it down a little bit. It's made a big difference, but now we're starting to suffer on the freeway when I do need to hop on for a little bit. So on the 790, we've geared it down. I have a 15 tooth on the front instead of a 16 tooth. So that's the same as adding 3 teeth to the back, essentially. And it works good in the low speed stuff, but I want the Tenere because it's supposed to be even better. That motor is supposed to just drop down and be electric off idle. So I'm really excited to try it for that reason alone. On top of that, everyone says the bike feels a little bit lighter, a little bit more nimble, and I figure why not? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what this new bike does, and tell you guys what it kicks ass in and where it falls short. So we're going to continue our drive down to Oregon, get this bike, and hopefully we get a little bit of time to ride it before we get home to Southern California. Like I said, the bike we're going to go pick up is a used bike, and it has 300 miles on it. So anyway, how do you find a used Tenere 700 when they're not available? Well, I'm on a Facebook group. It's called USA Tenere 700, something along those lines. And someone posted, hey, there's a guy with a bike for sale in Bend, Oregon. And I'm like, man, I'm going to Bend next week. Let's reach out to this guy and see what he says. So I put together a message that says, hey, what's up? I'm looking for a used Tenere, or hey, I noticed you had a used Tenere. I'm going to be at Bend next week. Wondering if you'd move around on your price a little bit. I can send you a deposit today and I'll pick it up on Monday, which was 6 or 7 days away. Seemed like a nice message. Had cash in hand, ready to buy a bike. And I get a message back from the guy and it says, fuck off, scammer. And I'm like, whoa, fuck off, scammer. I mean, I'm just trying to buy your bike that you're trying to sell. So anyway, like at first I was like, oh, fuck this guy. I'm not going to deal with the time. I don't have time for his shit right now. His loss. And then I started thinking, I really want this bike. Maybe he's had some other people trying to scam him. So anyway, I sent him a friend request, a couple other messages, tried to get in touch with him through Facebook. And finally he reached out to him and he's like telling me he had like 150 messages that day from people trying to buy the bike all over, from everything from trades to cheap offers to shipping it, some prince in Nigeria, I don't know. So anyway, we ended up talking for a bit. He seemed like a good dude. I offered to send a deposit to him. He said no, but he'd hold it till Monday. So today's Sunday. I might make it there Sunday night. I'm gonna call him here in a couple hours when I'm getting a little closer to Bend and see what happens. We might pick it up tonight. We might pick it up tomorrow. Or if it's been crashed or some weird stuff that he didn't disclose, then I will not be picking it up at all. But either way, we're going to go check this thing out and kind of take you guys along for the process of buying the bike and see how it looks. Alright guys, so we are about hour and 40 minutes, 100 miles or so away from our destination for picking up the bike. So it's been a long day. Let's scroll through here really quick. And from start today, 6 hours, 7 minutes in on our drive, 352 miles already. So been a long day. We're gonna pick the bike up, take it for a quick test ride, hopefully beforehand, and then we're gonna shoot up to Portland, which is about 3.5 hours, hook up with our friends from Ready to Ride Rentals, and stay with them for the next couple days. And hopefully tomorrow, I'm gonna take the new Tenere 700 out. Bo from Ready to Ride Rentals is gonna be riding the 790, be able to switch off a little bit, play with the bikes, and kind of feel them back to back. Tenere is gonna be bone stock, street tires, or whatever those tires that come on the bike are, the Pirelli rally tires. They don't look very aggressive, versus this one's set up with full knobbies to work very well off-road for the Big Bear run next weekend. And yeah, should be an awesome day. So get up there and check it out and see what's going on.
Really good. So you want to see the ancestor of that motorcycle?
You have the, what was it, 600?
No, there's a TDM. Yeah, 850. Look at the. Isn't that something?
Looks good.
They pushed this in. And made it small, made everything small.
Yeah.
It even sounds the same.
Really?
Yeah, but this is 850. So.
Yeah, I'd say that's essentially brand new. So a quick apology, guys. My little windsock fell off my microphone, so the audio is a little blown out right here while I'm on the bike, but it's not too bad. All right, guys, here we go. Yamaha Tenere 700. Gonna take this thing for a quick little test drive right now, and if all's good, we will be taking it home with us here in just a few minutes. So, little button to open that gate up. Good to go. And yeah, I'm in shorts and shoes and everything, but just want to take this out for a quick little spin. Make sure everything feels good on it, which it feels phenomenal already. Definitely feels a little bit smaller than my 790 does. I'm not going to dip in any corners hauling butt here. I think I can get used to this thing. It feels great. It's really narrow in the center, except for this clutch actuator cover on here. And Steven, the previous owner that I was talking to, he says that is the problem with the bike. For him, oh wow, this thing feels so light going into the corners. The 790 actually feels heavy compared to this thing, if you'll believe it. So he said that he's had a hip replacement, and having that cover down there pushes out on his hip and it gets a little uncomfortable. So this thing is so smooth. Totally digging the bike so far. Like I said, super quick little test drive. All we're doing is making sure the bike works, and we're gonna load it up and we're gonna go meet Bo from Ready to Ride Rentals. They are up in Portland, about 3 hours from here, and we are gonna go ride with him tomorrow. I'm gonna put him on my 790. He's never ridden an adventure bike before, so pretty excited about that. And we're gonna meet up with Teo Berman, one of our other friends. He has a 790 as well. He's a Red Bull athlete. You've probably seen him back in the day taking his kayak off of all sorts of crazy stuff, dropping off cliffs and whatnot. So let's see how this thing balances here. Not too bad actually, so excited to play around with it, feel it out, see what she does. And yeah, I'm gonna consider this bike sold. Good to go for me. Do some paperwork and up here. Brand new Tenere 700 in the back of the van. Taking her to a good home. It's gonna be fun. All right, guys, we got the bike. It's all the way back there behind the 790, and Steven was awesome, ex-racer, super cool guy. We talked bullshitted for a little bit. You can check that out in some of the video. And yeah, took the bike for a quick spin. It's got like 127 miles or something on it. Rides absolutely amazing. Feels lighter than my 790, just the little bit I rode it. So I'm excited to put some time in it, put some real tires on it, put some exhaust on it, skid plates, all that other good stuff we got lined up for this bitch. And it is gonna be absolutely awesome. So hopefully we get some videos up for you soon. I got a ride lined up tomorrow. We're gonna take it out bone stock, figure out what needs to be changed, and yeah, we're gonna go from there and then tear this thing down and build one hell of an awesome bike out of it. The channel's gonna have a lot more mid-size adventure stuff on it between the 790 and the 700. Me as a rider, I'm really enjoying these bikes. My heart's still set on the harder stuff with my 300, but I think I like this because it's new, it's different, it's something I haven't done before, and I'm really enjoying it. So we're gonna keep rocking with this and see where things go with the channel. We're gonna have time to ride the 300s, we're gonna have time for the adventure bikes, and we're just gonna have a blast with it all. So stoked you guys are watching the stuff. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and get out and ride.